Fred was not, um, specifically classical like some of the other architects that I had interviewed. And a lot of his traditional stuff had kind of some funky stuff in it, and he did a lot of contemporary things that I had seen. Again, very beautiful, but just not my aesthetic. And so I really wrestled with that. And ultimately, at the end of the day, when I was looking at his portfolio, I saw what his capabilities were, and I saw he was completely capable of doing any style that you would want. And there were examples of that throughout his work. And at the end of the day, I figured this is going to be such a long-term relationship. And if I think that he is able to do that kind of design, then okay, that box is checked. But what about how I'm going to get along with this guy? And some people are easier to get along with than others. And I'm not, the other people that we interviewed were lovely too. But I just felt that when I sat down in Fred's office, I just felt like we just got along so well. And I just could tell right away, he's an unusual man. I mean, he is a lovely person. And I could tell after having met with him several times that he was going to be just a great guy. And that I thought, you know what, at the end of the day, given that this is going to be such a long process, and it's a complicated process, and it's also not an easy process. I mean, things do go wrong, and I knew that I was going to have a relationship with somebody where I felt comfortable having some give and take in this relationship. And I felt that with Fred, I was going to have that. And so I thought, you know what? That's just as important. And so rather than just saying, okay, I've seen 10 houses that this one guy has built that are all exactly in the classical style, but maybe I'm not so comfortable with the relationship. Here I've got Fred, who does so many different things, but he does it all really well. And I'm going to be able to work with him so easily. We're going to have fun doing this. And I can trust him, and he's honest, and he's going to listen to me. And we're going to get through this together. And I know at the end of the day, I'm going to have the classical house that I want. And it worked out that way. And I was a very, very happy client at the end of the day, and with an absolutely beautiful home that I absolutely love. So